Hello, everyone. I can hear sound outside. Don't you hate it when you're indoors and you hear lots of noise outside and you're desperate to look, but you get a sore bum because you keep getting up and down and you want to see it, so you sit down thinking, no, there's nothing there, but then you hear it again, so you have to get up again. Anyway, um, thank you to everyone who's been sending me nice, happy thoughts and lots of best wishes for what I went through the other day. Thank you all. It all helps a lot. Thank you so much. I got some notes, so you're going to see me keep doing this. What is that, Mark? It looks like a big bruise. I think it's just a shadow. I've put my fans off so I can do this in case the phone picks up the fan noise. Yeah, I'm using my phone. I can't be bothered to set anything else up. Right, so this is an update really on all that's been happening to me. So if you don't know me, you'll get a lot more out of this. If you do know me, well, you won't get anything out of this. If you don't know me at all, you'll probably have gone by now, so that's fine. So, yeah, if you don't know me, I have kidney cancer. I was diagnosed 2 years ago on July something in 2024, and it's not going too well. I had surgery to remove my whole kidney because the cancer was too large. I forget how large it was, but it was too large. So they just removed the kidney because they just felt that was the easiest option. That was at Haywards Heath in West Sussex, if you could care less. Within a couple of weeks, what happened? What happened? Did I have a seizure? Can't remember. Possibly. And they took me into wherever, Worthing Hospital probably, and they scanned me and they discovered that I had what do you call it? A tumour. That's it. A tumour in my brain. Really scary. It was the end of the world when they told me. Not so much now. And so that was in Worthing Hospital in West Sussex. That's in England, if you didn't know, on the south coast. And they decided that they was able to do surgery to remove the tumour. And they did. Within a few weeks, they did surgery. They rushed it through because they thought the sooner the better. And if you know Brighton, there's some new bits of it, and they did surgery there. And I recuperated, that's a big word, isn't it? There, in this really nice ward. It was a brilliant ward. And outside of it, in the corridor, they had this like a cafeteria type thing, but help yourself. You got to help yourself to tea, coffee, and they had unending amounts of biscuits and even cereal and milk. Lots of sugar. It was amazing. I almost want to go back, but I don't really. You know that, don't you? I don't really want to go back, but I do miss that side of it. Anyway, look at my nose. It wasn't long after removing that tumour, which went really well, by the way, that they found more tumours, and I had what they call cyberknife, which is SRS is a type of external zapping technology, like where they zap your brain with radio waves. Well, the particular type I had is called cyberknife. I don't know why. And they fire intensified radio. If that's not the right word, what's the word? Like highly directed or something. Radio waves at your brain, and the machine looks really frightening. So this isn't about that, so I won't go out. So I just bit my tongue. I keep doing that lately. It's all your fault. Everyone watching, it's your fault. Ouch. So they did that. Let's just look at my nose. That was in Sutton, which is in Surrey, or it might be London. I used to live in Croydon, which was considered Surrey. Now it's considered London. And Sutton used to be considered Surrey. Is that now in London? I'm not sure. And I'm sure you all want to know, don't you? So Yeah, that was in Sutton, and that was there's two Royal Marsden hospitals, and that was one of the Royal Marsden hospitals. Isn't that interesting? So, and that's where is that where they scan my brain? Possibly. And yeah, I think so. Then I had the actual cyberknife, whatever it's called. Yeah, I had it there, didn't I? I had to go back there and have that done. But I went to London, another branch of the Royal Marsden, to talk about it. And that was in central London, in Chelsea. So they took me there just to talk. That was in Chelsea by Chelsea Bridge across the River Thames. It's an amazing place. That was just to have a discussion. What a waste of everything. A waste of time, a waste of fuel for the car we went in. I've been looking at my face this whole time, haven't I? Instead of looking at the camera. Anyway, so that's where they did a scan. Then I went back another day for the cyberknife. So they fire high intensity radio waves at your brain. Yeah, anyway. So they discovered more tumours, and they discovered 5, and they fired these radio waves at 5 tumours in my brain, and eventually they all went. Isn't that amazing? So that was successful. Later they discovered more tumours, and I had another 3 more, and then even more. I'm not sure how many in the end. It sounds very, very bad, doesn't it? Well, it was very bad, wasn't it? So, yeah, some more were found, but they wouldn't go this time. The cyberknife didn't get rid of them. And then I've read apparently they can swell. The MRI scan, which showed more tumours, it showed that, it's just so confusing. The MRI can show that they're expanding, but what it's actually showing is just more mass, which can mean tumour growth, or it can mean swelling from previous cyberknife treatment. So they send you for a specific type of PET scan, which can determine which it is. And that was in London. Most of these cool things are in London, aren't they? And this was by Westminster Bridge by the River Thames. It's right opposite the Houses of Parliament, which is rather cool. So I went there on my own by train. And let's look at my notes. I know you think it's annoying looking at my notes, but you just watch my videos where I don't make notes. They're even more horrendous. Anyway, I've never been told the results of that scan. I've asked lots of people and a consultant or two. They just give me vague waffle. They don't actually tell me the answer, which is really annoying. And I pushed for it yesterday, but she didn't know. So I'm still going to keep pushing for them to tell me what's the answer. So I don't know if I have tumour growth or not. I think the latest I know is that I have a bit of tumour growth and a bit of swelling. Well, why not they just tell me to my face? Because, anyway, just look at my notes, how it stopped. Oh, can't do so. Someone did tell me that on one of they got one particular tumour. I think there may be 3 or 4 still there, and there's one which is particularly problematic, and they can't remove that by surgery. I don't know why no one's bothered to tell me. You would think it would be important, wouldn't you? Oh, let's tell that man if he's going to have brain surgery or not. Oh no, that's not important, because that doesn't matter, does it? That's not going to change his life. So let's not tell him. Great plan. So I don't know. Anyway, then about a month or so ago, I had 80 seizures. I had a seizure at home, which I've had many times now. My parents, I live with my parents because they're looking after me because I'm not doing too well. And yeah, after this one seizure, they took me to hospital like they always do. And apparently, I mean, I wasn't aware of this, but apparently I had 80 more. They sent me home, and then I had more seizures, and I was sent back again. I'm not sure exactly what the timeline was, but I know my neighbours took me into hospital at some point. I wasn't aware of it. I don't remember that part. But at some point, my neighbours took me back into hospital, and they ended up admitting me where I had 80 seizures and I almost died. And a particular doctor who was watching me all this time, he was surprised that I came out of it. This is all stuff I've been told. It's just, yeah, I didn't witness myself having seizures, but yeah, about 80. And they was discussing putting me on a ventilator or into a nursing home, which is not very nice. And after I came out of it, for several days, I couldn't speak. I still can't. I couldn't speak properly. And I remember some of that where I couldn't speak properly. That was horrible. And I couldn't read stuff. Yeah, not very nice. And I couldn't walk properly. I'm at that point now again. Anyway, I'll go through the timeline as much as I can. Yeah, so I recovered from that. I was sent home after about a week. But I've been home a few weeks now. But this past week, I'm finding myself unsteady on my feet. I'm wobbling around. I can't walk properly. I've fallen a few times, and it's really frightening. And I can't type like I used to be able to. I used to be a really good typist, and now I can't type. Can't walk very well. And yeah, the typing is getting really bad, actually. It's horrible. It's really frightening. I just don't know what's going on. Until now, I was on a drug called carbazantinib. It's taken me a long time to learn how to spell that and to pronounce it, carbazantinib, which is what they call a TKI. It's a targeted medication. Don't ask me anymore because I don't know. And according to my oncologist, that is no longer working. So anyway, I was sent to Brighton Hospital to discuss this, and that was yesterday. And did you know Brighton is in East Sussex? A lot of people just say it's in Sussex, which is really annoying because it's never been in Sussex. I know it used to be in Sussex, and years ago, decades ago, that changed to be in East Sussex. They split Sussex in half, and where I live in Rustington is now classed as West Sussex, but some people still call it Sussex. No, I mean West Sussex, and Brighton is in East Sussex. Thank you very much. So, just looking at my notes, I think I skipped several bits by mistake. This change of meds. Yeah, so I went to Brighton Hospital. I was taken there by NHS Transport. It's our health service here in England, and they supply transport services for those like me who can't get themselves places. So they took me to Brighton Hospital in East Sussex, and I thought I would see my oncologist and maybe some other experts who would be able to help me, tell me what's going on. Oh no, I saw a nurse who was no sort of specialist, maybe a specialist in irritating me. No offence if you're watching, but she wasn't very knowledgeable on cancer. Anyway, she gave me these new meds to start, which I've now started, and hopefully they will help me. And they might give me diarrhea. Have you ever had diarrhea? It's not very nice. How they don't, what's this mean? I wrote this. How they don't call places where they are. Oh, that was about Brighton. And yeah, okay, I've already done that. Thanks very much. And right, something I have to do with a side effect of this medication is use this mouthwash. Ugh. You have to go, what? Oh, disgusting. Anyway, so did I tell you they can't do, what's the word? Surgery, that's the word, on this problematic tumour. Have I told you? I think I did. Anyway, so I'm out of options. If they can't do the surgery and what are they called? And they can't do, and these meds don't work, then bye-bye Straight Talking Jeff, or whatever my channel is called. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, what can I do about it? Nothing. My best friend is coming to stay with me. They're on their way now. They live in Glasgow. And I was talking to someone earlier trying to practice my Glasgow accent. I can't do it. They speak very strange. And when I first knew them, I couldn't understand a thing they were saying. Anyway, they're on their way. I did try and put them off. In fact, I cancelled yesterday and they called me. They wasn't happy. So I uncancelled. And everything I do in life revolves around cancer. Everywhere I go, I have lots of loo problems. Everywhere I go, I have to find out where's the nearest toilet. And if you know me on this channel, you'll know that I love to talk about toilets. Well, this is why. I need to know where toilets are. It's a very important part of my life. If I buy food, I think about how was this product awareness? I don't understand my own notes. Product awareness. What's the point? Oh yeah, part of everything that revolves around my cancer. It does. Like if I buy a product, I think about, well, how long will it last? Because I won't be here soon, so it will be wasted. Warranties on products, things like that, or subscriptions. Well, do I care about a 6 months subscription if I won't be here in 3 months? You know, I know it sounds depressing, and it hurts my family and friends for me to say such things, but this is how my mind works now. It's horrible. Like my drone, I cancelled my ongoing subscription recently because what's the point? And that's another thing. My drone, what is the point in paying for insurance if I won't have it? Or what's the other thing I was thinking of? I keep thinking things and then forgetting a second later. I don't know. Right, this is 17 minutes. I'll leave it there. Did anyone watch to the end? Would you maybe hit like on this ridiculous video or make a comment? Just tell me how wonderful I am. You know you want to. Tell me why I'm being so jolly, because I shouldn't be at this the state I'm in. And go and watch my other channel. You know what? I couldn't care less about subscribers anymore. I'm rather past that point. It is still nice for people to watch though. And yeah, just please leave a comment just so I know that you've watched. And yeah, look after yourselves. And I hope I'll see you again. I do want to do another live video. I've done one. I want to do another one. I was thinking about it, so I hope I'll get round to it. I just want people to watch next time. Okay, thanks for watching. Have I thanked everyone for all their good wishes? I think I have. Yeah, thank you everyone for helping me. Several people on here have sent me some really nice messages, and it does genuinely help me. It really does. So thank you so much. Keep it up, please. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Stop! Stop! I'm pressing the stop button, but it won't listen to me.